Fire on the boat is the last thing you'd ever want. And last night we got it. We are island exploring today in Long Island. We drove all the way up to the north end to Columbus Monument, so let's check it out. North Point of Long Island. So at 2 a.m. on December 6th, woke up, he said fire, and yeah, there it was, definitely a fire at the 50 amp electrical connection. I don't know what happened, something must have sparked and ignited. Luckily we got up, we hit it with the fire extinguishers and then doused it with the hose for, it was a solid hour of firefighting. Yeah. So that's what we're working with. And it's pretty thin, you can see it on the outside, which I'll show in daylight. But lucky to be alive, I think. So I woke up at 2 a.m. to the words being yelled, "Ricky, fire." Not what you want to hear. Open up my door, got hit by a wall of smoke. I guess it wasn't thick enough to set off the smoke detector, but Erica woke up from it and we both sprinted upstairs, and immediately you could see through the salon window the back left corner, starboard corner of the cockpit was in flames, pretty well lit on fire around where the shore power connection goes in. So left to assume something arced there, shorted, and fiberglass and the T covering boards were lit. The rod holders were hot as could be. Sprinting right back down, grabbed the fire extinguishers. Eric grabbed whatever he could, and his fire extinguishers under the sink in the galley. We ran out, hit it with the fire extinguishers, and it didn't do much. So at this point, the fire had already singed the ropes off of the back left corner, and those were the lines. I had two lines there. One was like a safety line in case one ever broke, and both just got singed, broke off. Power cord was long gone in the water, incinerated, and we were probably 20 feet away from the dock, so we had no power. So thank God I installed that 24-volt freshwater pump. Ran in, Eric knew where the switch was, he ran in, turned it on, turned on the raw water pump as well, started spraying it. Started spraying down the fire, and seemed like we had a hold on it, but we were not putting it out. It wasn't moving any further forward on the boat, but it was not going down. So with that, I ran up to the bow, sprinted across the foredeck. I made a big leap onto the dock. Thank God there's a big finger pier here at Flying Fish Marina. Sprinted down to the back, had my dock hose. I have good water pressure here. Threw that to Eric, and he started hitting the fire with that. And that started to slowly get it put out, but the wind was blowing so hard, keeping us off the dock. It took me probably 15 minutes to get a line on right, because Eric really couldn't lay off. Just threw it over the covering board and put the loop on. I kept trying to pull it closer and closer and closer to the dock, and finally got it close enough. Hopped on, and I traded positions with Eric so he'd go breathe, because the fumes were really bad. And yeah, just kept hitting it with water for well over an hour before we finally seemed to have it subdued. But the damage had been done. I was waiting for a surveyor to come and get to work. We're not allowed to touch anything until the surveyor sees it from the insurance company, and go from there. But they arrive tomorrow. Today is day 3 after the incident, and tomorrow will be day 4. But they've been great at getting somebody here quick, considering we are pretty remote and it takes 2 days just to get here. So yeah, not cool, but just build it right back. Build it back better than before. You know, not gonna let this keep me down. Gonna really go for it and make her right, make her better. Redo a lot of wiring. It looks like we were able to stop the fire just in time, and we definitely saved the boat. We saved our lives, but overall, like, could have been a lot worse. We're here, we're alive. Just gonna be down for a couple months and bring her back right and come back stronger than ever. So can't let little things keep you down. It's a little more major than little, but yeah. Even in a time like this, gotta look at the positive. We're alive. Thank God we were on the boat when it did happen, because if it was, you know, in New Jersey and it was 2 a.m., we weren't living on the boat there, and it would have definitely went up in flames. It went right down the water line. So thankful of the timing. I wish it would have been in daylight, or, you know, there's a bunch of things I wish it could have been, but we're alive. We saved the boat, and we can do much better than put a band-aid on it. We're gonna bring her back even better than before. So yeah, be good to go in probably a couple months. Here comes boat building action.